Okay, so it looks like it's live again. Although we can't use both YouTube at the same time, so that's unfortunate. I guess part of it will be on YouTube, but the other part of it will have to be here on Twitch. Not able to do the split streaming. Not a big deal, though. Just a heads up, we will be also streaming again later tonight.
How are ya? Off with you. What's on your mind? What's on your mind?
Get these quests done. Get on through here. Alrighty. Hey Caleb, how's it going? Welcome back. We're just playing a little bit of Hardcore Classic right now. Doing a little bit of Hardcore Classic. We started up a fresh character. We streamed like the first 4 minutes of it over on YouTube. We were trying to do a split stream. Didn't really work out very well, so we'll just have to upload the VOD to YouTube, which isn't the end of the world. But so far everything's been on stream, which is good. We did rename the channel as well. That way it's the 01 and the 0 and such on there kind of makes it a little bit confusing, so we renamed the channel a little bit. Hashtag rebranding. How are you doing today? Look at them all lined up there. Just grinding. Right on, man. Hopefully you're grinding and making a little bit of gold or something at least, or getting some good levels. That resist sucked. Trying your hardest to get to 60, man. Hey, I definitely understand that. We'll probably end up doing some Mara runs and stuff tomorrow. It's just we didn't clear BWL last night, so I need to stay in my raid spec on my mage. Otherwise, I would just respec and carry you through some Mara runs, at least get you up to 50. Or at least try to get you up to 50. But I do appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, we should be able to clear it. We've cleared it before. It's just last week or last night we were just kind of struggling. I mean, we even wiped on Anixia, although it was like a 30 man Anixia run. We still wiped on Anixia, which is out of character for us. Um, I think the big thing, I think a lot of people were just kind of expecting it to be unclear, and it just wasn't, or on
What can I do?
almost like it's on farm or something, but it wasn't. And but we'll come back and attack it today, and we should be able to get through there, no problem. I believe in the team. We got a good group going, so. Try to keep a little bit of fun going. Close to getting your mount at 80 gold right now. Right on, man. 20 more to go. You should be able to get it. What level are you? You're level 40, 45, 43. See, my issue is I had enough gold at level 40 to get my mount, so I got it, but then I didn't have gold to like train up any of my abilities or anything, so that was a little rough. But definitely once you get that mount, man, it'll be a life changer. Hopefully you can get that mount rocked out, man. Somebody on this server is buying the Mage Mardon AoE clears for 25 gold a run. Those same runs that we do for free. 25 gold a run on this server here. This is Bloodsail Buccaneers RP server over on US East that we're playing on right now. Yeah, 25 gold. That's about how much those things go for. That's pretty insane. I could be making big bank over there, man. But I try to keep the runs free and keep them enjoyable for everybody. That is pretty crazy, though. Yeah, man. Of course. Like I said, I appreciate you guys stopping by the stream and coming and hanging out while we're doing those runs. Hopefully I'll be able to get a guide up on YouTube as well pretty soon. Kind of going over what we do for at least for like the Maradon runs. Maybe some tips and tricks for people that have mages that want to start doing those, whether it be for gold or for helping out other people. Just got to do our part, and as long as we do our part, you know, hopefully the rest of it will fall in line. Got to have a little bit of faith. Okay, we're going to go vendor everything that we have here. Go vendor all of our gear, and then we should be able to train Frostbolt as well. Frostbolt will be nice. It'll be able to slow some of the mobs down.
Well met. Keep your feet on the ground. I have the finest wires in the land.
What we'll do is we'll buy this broken one back because it's worth more. It's worth less, excuse me. Make a little bit of profit here. A silver 33 should be enough for Frostbolt. We won't be able to get Arcane Intellect, but we'll be able to get Frostbolt, which is important. We might actually be lucky and be able to get them both. I tried to rename the channel something a little bit more generic other than Zadnar Gaming or Zadnar whatever, but unfortunately Zad and X and all that other stuff was taken, so we couldn't really get that going, but it is what it is. Okay, so we got the quest from that guy. There should be a guy over here that wants to give us another quest. I believe to um, kill some boars. So that's what we're going to try to do here. Aside from the grinding, you've been up to anything fun today, Caleb, or just been putting around?
What's on your mind? How are you? Watch your back. Hey, good. Here there. Off with you.
No, I just woke up. Oh man, what time is it where you're at, man? It's about 2 p.m. my time right now, so I'm not sure. Maybe a different part of the world than I am. 2 p.m. You just woke up. Are you normally work like night shift or something, man? Or was today a day off? Oh, that's right. I think you said you were going up to like Alaska or something, right? For work, you work like 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off type deal, right? I work out of town, so I have multiple days off. Oh, okay, yeah. Right on, man. That's good. We're out of mana. Oh no. They should really give you a wand as opposed to this shitty staff. It's so funny making the they kind of mirrored each other there. Alrighty, kill a few more boars, and then after we kill the boars, we'll actually turn that quest in so we can get Frostbolt before we go deal with the Frostmane trolls. How many more boars do we need? We need 5 more boar ribs, it looks like. Or small crag boar slain, I'm guessing, is what it wants. Yeah, it looks like it wants them dead, so down they must go.
Not enough mana.
Man, I was playing my Warlock earlier today, and like I can't even do a basic quest on my Warlock without just wiping nonstop. Um, he just pulls so much aggro, and he's so squishy because his gear's so backdated. It's terrible. But we're about 20k experience away from hitting 55 on the Warlock, so we probably should be doing that as opposed to this, but you know, at this point I kind of stopped caring, to be completely frank. be completely frank or Z with you, pal. Let me just check something really quick here. Oh no. So for some reason our stream, when it sends out the notification, is still sending it out under um, the old stream name, which means that when you try to click on the link to it, it actually takes you to our old channel. So let's see if we can do something about that. There's no real way to log out and log back in. Oh well, I guess we'll have to fix it next time through. It's not a big deal. Okay, so this should be the last boar that we need to kill. Actually, we didn't even need to kill that one. Let's just grind boars up to level 4 so we can go back and make sure that we hit the level that we need to be. Oh, thank you for the follow, Kaleson. Appreciate that. Watch this. Yeah, right on, man. I appreciate that. We're at that 180 follower mark. Now, if only we could get 180 viewers in here and get everybody chatting all at once, that'd be pretty pog. I appreciate that, Caleb. I really do, man. A little bit of a inflated follower count, but we'll take it. Okay, yeah. It took me a half a second to realize that you're also Kaleson. But once I recognized and read the name, I was like, oh, wait a second, that makes more sense now. Okay, this should hit us level 4, so we can guarantee that we're gonna get Frostbolt next time we run back into there.
Be good. Talk to me. Watch your back.
And this other guy over here wants to give us something to drink, I think. So we're gonna run over here, grab this quest, and then head back into town. Train up our abilities, get conjure water, vendor all of our gear, and then we'll go out and run around and kill some of these darn forest trolls. Or frost cave trolls, whatever they're called. Frost main. Yo.
Be good. You got my attention.
And this is the quest that we want right here. This one tells us to go back to town, so we'll use that as a perfect opportunity. Opportunity to get that done. Oh, Caleb, I don't know if you were here last night, but man, we were popping off in the stream while we were doing the raid. There was like 29 people. We beat our all-time record of viewers in the stream. Hit 29 people on the stream. Although most of them were lurking, just watching the just kind of going around watching for the kill, but we didn't end up getting any kills. But we have cleared it. Like I said, we have cleared BWL, so it's definitely not something that's out of our scope of possibilities. It's just we needed a little bit of a refocus. But we had 29 people in here, which was really awesome to see the stream kind of get that kind of exposure. Got a few extra followers.
Greetings.
Conjure water, conjure frostbolt.
Very well then.
Sounds good. We'll take it. Yeah, man. You would have been the 30th viewer. We would have eclipsed 30 viewers, man. It's all right. You'll be here tonight. Hopefully we can get back up there. You're a little intoxicated. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you were intoxicated and not doing irresponsible things like driving or something like that, I'm all good with it, bro. Got that 777 experience right there. That must mean this character is getting up to gonna have to make it all the way. It's got the lucky number. We're going to 60 with this one without dying. No, sir. That's good. Like I said, the important thing is that you're drinking responsibly. Nothing wrong with being intoxicated, whether it be drinking, smoking, or whatever, as long as you're doing it responsibly and not causing harm to yourself or to others. There's nothing really can go wrong with that. That's good, man. I appreciate hearing that. Definitely had some people in my life that have come and gone from those kinds of things, so hopefully, and I'm glad that you're not going to be one of them, you know?
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharged.
Good stuff, man. Alright, so now we just need to get the chest and the bucket. We'll get those two quests taken care of, and then after we get this group of quests, we'll have to go into the cave, kill a guy,
I can't cast that yet.
take somebody's necklace back, I think, or something. One of the guys drops something that one of the other guys needs in there, so go in there, kill a couple people, and then we'll be on our way to Kranos. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll go back over to Elwyn Forest and give Elwyn a shot for leveling up as well. We did that last time. We ended up getting up to Princess and then wiping on Princess, which sucked, but
That's still recharging.
you live and you learn. Hopefully we won't go back to Princess this next time.
I can't cast that yet. It's too far away. That spell isn't ready yet.
Those two shouldn't chain together. So we're good there.
That's still recharging.
That's still recharging. Alright. Cool. We're gonna get our box. Oh, never mind. We're not gonna get our box. We're gonna get hit by this guy. And then we'll get our box after we hit this guy back a couple times. Should be simple enough.
What's that get?
You know, I never did understand how a gold bar cannot sell for gold. Like, you would think that a bar of gold would be worth more than a gold coin, but alas, it does not.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay, we need to kill a couple more of these trolls.
I can't cast it.
Wow, economics. 1 gold bar equals 6 silver coins. That's absolutely right. It is such... It is one of those days out here where I'm at. Incredibly sunny. Like, looks like an absolutely gorgeous day outside. But if you go and you take a step outside, you will be freezing, like freezing to death. It is cold, windy, and nasty outside. But just like looking at it from the inside out, man, it looks like, I mean, it looks like a summer day. It's beautiful outside, absolutely gorgeous. Sun's out, birds are chirping, but they may actually be screaming because they can't fly anywhere due to the fact that it's so windy. I think we're on the same side of the planet, man. I think we're right on top of each other. It's incredible. It's crazy how it works like that, man. I still can't get my head around it. I've lived out here my whole entire life. And yeah, this guy here wants us to go get him his fuck it, let's do it. Pacific Northwest, man, that's right. 100%. Big facts there, man. Big facts. I don't know how to act. It'll be one day it'll be 70 degrees and sunny and beautiful and you want to go outside, and the next day it's 45 and rainy and windy and there's a chance of snow. I mean, you never know, man. But I wouldn't change it for I would rather live here than anywhere else in the United States, at least. To live on the West Coast, be super close to the ocean. Although the ocean is cold, it's not the Atlantic cold. Beautiful, beautiful place out here. So, love it. Want some more of it. You know how it goes.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I mean, even when we get those weeks and weeks and weeks of rain where it's just like, it doesn't seem like it'll ever let up, and you know the roads are flooded and you can't walk outside without a raincoat or something. I still love it.
Still recharged.
Wouldn't change it for anything in the world. Maybe if I lived in like, I would even say like, even if I lived in like Hawaii or something, I would still rather live here. Because I mean, Hawaii is not much. I wouldn't even think much better than where I'm at. And Hawaii is supposed to be beautiful all the time, right? Or at least that's what they tell us. Never actually been to Hawaii myself, to be completely truthful, so I have to just take it off of secondhand. We won't be able to level up if we just come in here and do this quest, so we don't mind a little bit of grinding. See if we can hit level 6 before we walk out of the zone. There are some trogs in the zone between, I think, the dwarf and the... are the only ones with mobs right between the walkway. So, worst case scenario, as we're leaving, we can grind up some of those. Again, I was thinking of going to... Stormwind and Elwyn Forest to level up from 6 to 10. That way I can go straight over to Westfall, or 6 to 14 or 12 or whatever it is, and then go head over to Westfall. I think that would probably be the best way for us to go. I mean, not that I absolutely hate leveling up in Kranos. I kind of hate leveling up in Kranos. So, or Karanos, Karanos, however you pronounce it.
Inventory is full.
Well, then do something about it. Have you thought about that, huh?
Can't carry any more. That's still
Last time we did the run through here, we got lucky and one of these guys actually dropped a bag, I think, for us. But this does not seem like we're going to have such luck today.
yes, that can.
Or maybe it was as we were getting through the Jasper Deep Mine. Oh well, we will try what we can.
That's still a recharge.
Oh, that guy got the tag, it's alright. Take a little bit of a sip. Oh, we got targeted here. He looks alright. Come pop back here, get a little drink on, and then we'll get back to it. Have to wait for that respawn though, unfortunately. Alrighty. We can kill a couple of these so we don't get trapped in here.
Inventory is full. That spell isn't ready yet.
We're 3 silver. The 3 copper, excuse me. Oh, that's the guy we were looking for. We'll get maned up. We'll focus this whelp. See, right there we got a pat coming through. We might have to kill the pat here as well. The last thing we want to do is die in the starting zone. That would be absolutely tragic, to be completely honest with you. Get the full mana here. We'll ice bolt both of them, and then we'll focus probably focus this guy here, the quest guy. That was a resist. Frostbolt actually does more damage than Fireball does for some reason. It's alright.
Can't carry any more.
Can't not pick up the quest item.
Inventory is full.
Really interesting. We'll fight our way out of here because we're gonna need to grind up a few XP anyway. It doesn't really save us much time to hearth. Might as well use these guys for some easy experience while we still can. Resist. Poke. Leveling up as mage here, so that'll be nice. Being able to have water whenever we want. Water, food, whatever we require. Had another one go down.
I can't guess that yet. That's still
Another one go down in guild. Up to level 12. Unfortunate. Let us pop open a Discord here.
that spell isn't ready yet.
See old boy's head here, so we might as well pop it off.
Shouldn't give me any more.
Try to get as much copper as we can. It does suck kind of deleting stuff, but I mean, it only sucks if we don't replace it with something with more value, right? Okay, looks like we're in the clear. Sneak on out of here. Go turn in the last couple of these quests, and then we'll be on our merry way. Right on. Okay, cool. Is the stream still showing up all right? Correct, Caleb? I don't know if you're still there.
Feet on the ground.
It's having some weird, weird messages pop up on my screen here. Okay, awesome, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, my stream was saying that it wasn't live V, but it was having the issue, same issue a little bit earlier, so just wanted to make sure it was still going. We'll get this last quest turned in, and then we'll head over to Keranos, hit level 6. and then make our way over to Elwyn Forest. But we'll have to vendor all this gear first.
Need assistance? Be seeing you. Great to meet you.
Super, super close. Don't need any of that stuff. We'll be able to make our own food soon enough, so there's no point in worrying about keeping food on our character. Also, we shouldn't really have to stop to drink too much. Feels beneficial. We're exactly 381 experience away from our next level. So, like I said, once we get into Keranos, we'll probably ding. I don't know how much questing I'll do there, but I mean, maybe we should go over to Elwyn Forest and do the starting Elwyn quests, see if we can get a level. It'd probably be not really worth our time.
What's on your mind? Safe travels.
That right there just about did it for us.
Honored, I'm sure.
We'll get it through exploration experience. That was kind of a tongue twister. Exploration experience. Not worry about killing any of these trogs. Although this one's right in the way, so we might as well. I guess we'll get it through leveling experience then. Ding, level 6. Got it.
I don't have a target. I can't cast that yet.
Really, we should be using Fireball followed by a Frostbolt because of the cast time difference. And the fact that Firebolt does technically put a dot on. Although it's not very much at this level. I mean, 2 damage over 4 seconds. So it's 2 extra ticks of damage. But also it has a chance to... It should have a higher overall damage. But it seems to be the range is about the same. And the fact that I guess they're both the same cast time as well. Never mind. Maybe once we get Fireball rank 2, I guess once we get Fireball rank 2, then it'll be better to precast it. I think for profession-wise that we might go for this character, we might do tailoring and enchanting. At least enchanting at first to be able to make ourselves the wand, but to be able to get gear that we need to disenchant might be a little bit rough. So we'll have to see what we do in terms of professions. Honestly, the last character, I think I didn't even do any professions on. It ended up dying so early on, but professions might just be a little bit of a waste, at least initially. Especially since you can't use the auction house. Doing enchanting gets pretty scuffed for a hardcore character, because past the second level, you won't be able to use, like past the second level, where you need to get the rune silver rod. You can't get that without buying it from an auction house or having a blacksmith give it to you, and you can't really communicate with other players using hardcore really, aside from when you guys are going to a dungeon. So that does kind of ruin the ability to go down the enchanting progression path, but to get the wand at the early wand that's pretty good. I think it's the lesser copper, or the lesser magic wand.
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
Okay, turn that quest in, get some free experience. Go turn this quest in over here, get some free experience, and then off to the other side we go. I'd really prefer not to quest here. I don't like the. I don't know. The aesthetic of it is not very
See you soon.
not very good for me.
Hey,
Also, with the mage, we don't need to worry about leveling up cooking. I mean, cooking is nice for buff food, but we don't really need to spend our time leveling up cooking. That also means we can then vendor all of the meat or delete all the meat out of our bags and not really feel bad. Being able to do that on a mage will be nice. Let's see here. Reputation. Okay. The Great Run of 2020. Could you imagine being a little gnome running up all the way up this hill? Like, do you realize how long this hill is and how steep of an incline this is? Like, you'd be exhausted, and she's just sitting here pumping away. Hip pocket to eye socket, you know what I mean? Just jogging the whole way up the hill. Hip pocket to eye socket. Look at that running form. Fantastic running form. Doing great. The aerodynamic hairdo as well. The bun here actually acts as a spoiler to get some downforce and keep the legs on the ground. It increases the amount of power they can exert to propel themselves forward. So, just things you didn't know. That's why gnomes actually look like they're moving so fast, is because they have additional downforce on them. And they're also lighter, therefore gravity does not take as much of effect. It's really weird, kind of contradictory, but if you don't think about it, it makes sense. This way is the quickest way to... Some people in this guild are talking about doing a dungeon, and so just for those of you guys that may be watching this on YouTube eventually, or for Caleb if you're here on the stream right now, you can do dungeons, but you can only do them one time. So if you want to go to Dead Mines, you can only go to Dead Mines one time. That prevents kind of like the spell cleave from happening. Also, if somebody dies in the dungeon, you can try to complete the dungeon without that person. Or you can leave the dungeon, but if you do leave the dungeon, you cannot go back. Even if they died on like the first pull of trash, I believe that you would not be able to go back there. It's kind of capped that way, and it's the only way to really kind of keep it fair and keep everybody down the same path and not really give any advantage one way or the other, I think. Cargos was also talking about maybe Blizzard would eventually make hardcore servers. I highly doubt that. I doubt that they would make hardcore servers. It kind of defeats, like, or at least with that rule set of the dungeons. They could definitely. It wouldn't be too difficult for them. Let's see if we can make it to. Oh, we missed that one. Unfortunate. I doubt Blizzard would ever implement a hardcore server for World of Warcraft. It kind of defeats the purpose of what they were doing here. And it wouldn't be difficult, but I bet you that's another one of those things that they're like, oh, that's time and money that we have to put into it. That, we've already created Classic. There's already hype around Classic, and hardcore servers seem like kind of like a niche thing. Either you're with the idea of them or you're not, and so you kind of have to, like, you can play hardcore by yourself and not have any repercussions. I mean, Blizzard isn't going to get upset at you. But why would they take their time and spend money on writing a code that says if you die, it pretty much logs you out of the game and deletes your character? I don't know if they would do that, but I mean, they did it for Diablo, but that's almost like it's a different game. Different game for sure. Going from here to here. We're going from here to here. And the way that the deep run tram works is actually kind of funny too, because if you think about it, like at one point you pass through an area that's like covered in water, and I'm guessing it has to be the lock, because the only place that would make sense is in like Loch Modan, that you pass through where there's water and those the Loch Ness monsters. Like this area that we're passing through right here, this actually makes no sense at all. This whole entire little zone area right here. Like, where did we pass through when this happens? I get it that it's just an instance. It's an instance area. You pass through one portal, come in, and you pop out on the other side. But if you look in the direct path from Ironforge to Stormwind, there is no water. There's not like an ocean or something there. I mean, there's zones in here that may have water in them, but this almost looks like you're passing through the ocean. It's kind of weird. Maybe that's Loch Modan, or what's supposed to be interpreted as Loch Modan. I'm not sure. Better have /AFK on keybind. Somebody was talking about doing a Warsong Gulch. Obviously, if you die in PvP, you also die in real life. So, or die in the open world. So, that would also count towards your death. So they were saying you pretty much better have AFK on keybind to AFK out if you're about ready to die. Especially with how many twinks there are, you may not even have a chance. Like, if you were to go in as like a level 15 or 16 into a Warsong Gulch and end up with like a group of pre-mades, you might get ambushed by a rogue and just completely deleted. Making our way to Elwyn Forest. Do some of the questing there, and then hopefully we can ride that over to Westfall. Westfall is definitely a nice zone. I enjoy questing there. I enjoy leveling there. It's pretty chill. Aside from the fact that it took my hunter's life that one time, but that was just me playing bad. That hunter was the character we were gonna get. We were gonna get to level 60 with that guy, but now we have to wait and try again. This is quite a run. Quite a run. Oh, just ran past another hardcore guy. Yep, more peeps in the guild makes for better fun. Okay, we're almost to Elwyn Forest. We do need to be careful though, because there are the Defias people around here that, like this guy's a level 9. He would totally fuck us up. We'd get wrecked if we got targeted by that guy. So we just got to be kind of careful and give the road a wide berth. This level 6 guy won't be a big issue. It's the other guys, like I was saying. Level 9, level 10. There's a couple of those guys right around the corner here, so got to be a little bit careful. Would have been nice to be able to pop up with a bag there.
That spell isn't ready.
Resisted. Almost to the quest hub, guys. We are almost there. That was odd. Okay.
How are you? Have a good one.
Let's make this in our home.
See you later. Good day to you.
Go hit the vendor up really quick. Give him a high five.
For the Alliance.
This guy actually sells some pouches, but we'll skip this guy for right now. Not too worried about it.
Well met. Go with honor, friend.
Go to the Fargo Deep Mine and get fucked up.
What can I do for you?
Even with that blinding powder, that's nowhere near as good as the glue from Duratar. The glue actually is like straight up cheating. I think that quest should be banned from the hardcore mode because the reward you get from that is like actually broken. I can't remember if is it the one that you have to kill the I think all the crabs that you get the glue from. That quest is definitely broken. I'm also surprised there's no quest for these spiders here either. That you would think that killing these spiders or killing these boars would be kind of important, but they're not.
I'm out of range. That's still
We should have trained. While we were back there. We would have gotten conjure food and also fireball rank 2, I believe. So
I can't cast that yet.
that's all right. Hopefully we don't need food. Hopefully we'll be able to run in here, get our get the thing that we need, and then kill these guys from outside of the mine. Going into mines like this is really, really dangerous. Definitely would not recommend if you're playing solo. Because at any point in time, these guys could spawn behind you, and then while you're killing the guy that spawns behind you, there could be another one that spawns behind that one, and next thing you know, you've pulled 2 or 3 mobs. They're all hitting you at once, and you're stuck in a mine. This guy right here, this guy's actually a quest. There's a quest for him that we should have ran over and grabbed in that farm. But as you can see, this guy hits pretty hard still, and he is quite a few levels ahead of us. We're going to start trying to just burst him down. Unfortunately, he doesn't still drop the quest item. You need to have the quest to get it, so... we'll just head on out of here. He didn't even give us any gold dust. Guy's name is Goldtooth, but it doesn't have any gold dust. Come on now. Let's be a little bit more logical about this, would we?
That's still recharged.
Alright, got him. Candle and gold dust? We got a candle, no gold dust though.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Poke. It'd be kind of cool if you could dodge that way. Just like moving back and forth. Like increase your chance to dodge or something. That'd be kind of interesting. That's not good. We ran out of mana. We did get gold dust off of that last guy though. We ran out of mana. If you could just give a little bit of strafe like that and dodge or miss more often. Probably be broken, but I think it'd be kind of cool. Make you actually feel like you're having some impact on the gameplay. Just a few more dust, a few more candles, and we'll be on our way out of here. We should have ran over to the mine over here and got the lost necklace, since we did just kill Gold Dust. That was the guy that we needed to kill, and it's honestly not that far away. We killed Gold Dust, and we didn't have that quest, so we're going to go back in there and kill him. We should go actually pick it up right now. Let's just run over there. There's no point of not picking it up. We definitely aren't worried about the princess quest though. We're just gonna skip that one until we get at least level 10. We tried to do it last time, I think at like level 9, and we died because the respawns happened like as we were in the middle of a poll. One of her guards respawned, and yeah, that's how you die sometimes. So we'll just we'll kite this one over here. We'll just keep backpedaling and smacking it over the head. Wait for it. Poke. And one more poke and we'll be on our way. Okay, he got another large candle. We're getting kind of cucked on the gold dust though.
Hey there. See you later. What can I do for you?
Dum, dum, dum. Run over here, talk to Billy, get our quest to pick up a couple more of these boars, kill the boars for their boar pie. Okay, got that guy down. $140 experience from that one. Four chunks of boar meat. Run here and snag this quest. And then we'll get back to it. Isn't there supposed to be somebody in there? Let's go make Billy his boar pie though. Oh, there she is. Did you guys just see that? She wasn't spawned when we ran in there. Like, did she die? Did some horde come over and kill her or something? For breaking the heart of our good friend, Tommy Joe.
I can't guess that yet. I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready yet.
Alrighty. Keep on running. Just go back and forth a little bit here to get these quests done. That way we can get the quest to go running and get the stolen necklace. But we can always swing back down here and kill a couple of these kobolds that are standing outside. They all deserve to die. They're terrible, terrible people. They put candles on their head. And then they don't want to share their candle afterwards, and we all know that sharing is caring, therefore kobolds are the opposite of caring. It's just how it works. Don't ask me, I didn't make the rules, guys. I didn't make the rules. Drink it up, drink it up, drink it up. Looks like this guy over here is also doing a mage. Level 10, though. Don't know why he came over here to do these quests. Should be over on the eastern side of Elwyn Forest. Doing... in here, if you kill these wizards that are in this area here, they have a high chance of dropping greens and cloth and such that you need. So if you're doing a hardcore character, this is a great place to level up and just grind after you get these quests done. Fantastic experience in that area for just like straight grinding, and also again this really good loot for a hardcore character. Just keep kiting this thing around. Miss. There we go. We need a couple more pieces of boar meat too while we're over here, which is why we're killing all these boars right now. We need the boar meat for to make Billy a pie, and the person that makes the pie I think is over on this side of the place. This guy's actually getting us down pretty low. This guy, that's gonna kill us. Ooh, that was close. That was really close there, guys. I thought we were gonna die. Damn. Just like that. Even at level 6, man, you can't trust killing a single boar at level 6, especially as a clothy. You're just so nerfed as a clothy. Okay. Cutting it real close there. Cutting it real close. Let's not have that happen. These guys do 30 damage when they hit you after the charge. They chunk you. That's pretty much what ended up killing us on Princess, is that one of them, they both charged us, knocked us down to half health. We started running away, and then the other one respawned, charged us. We got dazed, I believe, and then we got wrecked at that point. So I mean, it can go just that quickly, and there's not much you can really do about that as a mage until you get Frost Nova and Polymorph. And even with Polymorph, still there's too many mobs for you to really be able to handle. Try to kite out that charge if you can.
I'm out of range.
Nope, still tagged us for 24 damage there. Again, that's just a little under a quarter of our HP bar. 25 damage. So
That's still recharging.
like if you just think about how like you take a couple of those and you're done. You might as well not even be playing. So just kind of keep that in mind, that some of these mobs, even though they're like low equal level mobs, they can still hit pretty hard as a clothy. So you got to be really, really careful.
Greetings. Go with honor, friend. I can't guess that yet.
How many more? We need one more piece of boar meat. One more piece. I'm going to kite this one out a little bit more, and then we're going to get back to it. Little loud and a little backwoods. There we go. Turn this quest in. And we should hit level 30 or level 7 off of this, I believe. Right on. Perfect. Now would be a good time to go back to Elwyn back and change our or level up our talents and abilities.
That spell isn't ready.
So we'll kind of clear this upper level here. Hopefully we can get the large candle quest done and the dust quest done right before we have to go back to town. I would just like to get those done at least. See, these guys actually hit more reasonably. They don't have like some super damaging ability that's going to wreck you. It's safer to kill these kobolds than it is to kill a darn yellow boar. That sucks that one missed. Or resisted, I guess. Got him. Oh, he got me that time. There is a chance for a chest to spawn like right in this area here too, so it's not bad to run outside of this area a couple times. It doesn't normally have very good loot because it is such a low level, but even if you can pick up a little bit of coin from it at this low on this fresh character, it'll make a difference. That might be the difference between you being able to buy a spell or not buy a spell when you hit your next level cap. So every little bit counts, and that's the nice thing about hardcore is that it makes you really kind of appreciate a lot more all the little tiny things that you get every time you get a green item or any little upgrade. Hardcore really kind of amplifies the value of it, because you're not like, oh, I don't really care, I have, I'll just end up buying a SFK boost or a Maradon boost or whatever it is. At least with hardcore, like this guy's dropped some copper ore, we don't need that. At least with hardcore, like, you're not doing any of that stuff. What you're doing is everything you're getting out in the world is what you have to use, and you can only survive. If you die, you have to delete your characters. So it really it highlights the good things that I remember about my first experience in WoW. The little tiny upgrades, it highlights all the little upgrades, makes them actually feel like upgrades and make them feel useful when you get them, make you happy about getting those things, because it's the key to your survival here. That's one of my favorite parts about hardcore mode. Okay, we got to get up this side here. We don't want to pull that one as well because we're out of mana. You go a little bit slower, but honestly, it's not that slow. These runs are kind of, well paced, I think. We're picking up a little bit of cloth, which is good. Like I said, there was a couple copper ore left on the ground there, but we're not too worried about that. It's worth a little bit of gold, but not enough to make us get rid of something. Actually, we'll get rid of this. We know it's exactly worth more than that, so. Yep. There's one more on that body over there, so we'll grab that as well once we kill this guy. We just need 3 more gold dust, and then we'll be good.
Inventory is full.
Damn near instant respawn there. Right on.
Inventory is full.
Picked up some more copper ore. It's like what, 25 silver or 25 copper, which is almost an ability worth, so definitely valuable. I would at least like to hit level 8. That'd be really, really nice. We get sheep at level 8, which is huge. But getting these quests, a couple of these quests done, as you guys can see, we have a huge quest list full of quests that need to be turned in and completed. But before we go too deep in the mine here, we want to get the quest to kill Gold Dust again. Or Gold Tooth, excuse me, not Gold Dust. This isn't WWE. We want to be able to kill Gold Tooth for the Stolen Necklace quest, but there's no point of running all the way through this cave here until we're ready for that. So we'll get some more grinding here until we get our the last piece of gold dust that we need, and then we'll move on to that next quest. We also do have to go back to town and train, so the closer we can get to level 8, the better. That way we can get it all in one go. The one thing I don't like is going back and forth. That was the last one we needed, is having to go back and forth between every single zone and going, okay, well, I need this now, and then I need that, and then, oh, well, I just got back on the world, I hit my next level, and then I need to go back to town to get my upgrades. So we try to make it as a little bit as efficient, or excuse me, make it a little bit more efficient. It would have been worth it to probably come to this guy and talk to him, because this is the necklace guy right here. Isn't there a vendor over here? I think one of these guys is a vendor. They're right over there. We'll go vendor our trash here and then move forward. The question is, do we keep our cloth? I honestly don't know. I don't think I'm going to go any professions right now, so we're going to get rid of the cloth. I was thinking about it to make bags, but it's hard. Yeah, I just really don't feel like going through the effort right now of doing professions. In a little bit, you know, if we can make it up to like level 10, level 15, and we start getting up in there where it's actually going to make a difference that we have some profession gear, we'll do it. But there's no point of doing it right now. If we're going to go, at least if we're going to go tailoring, there's no real point of going and get it right now. See, this is the respawn rate that we're talking about here. Like, again, this guy literally spawned right in front of us after we killed one, so we'll have to try to sneak our way in here. That's going to be a double pull. Glad we didn't cast anything, because this guy also pulled. The kobolds in the mine are really, really dangerous. You know, we're definitely not in Kansas anymore. Let's actually drop down here. I can't remember what side of the thing gold dust is on, so we're gonna go. This is the chest that we were talking about. The other thing too, be courteous. If you find a chest out in the world and it has trash in it the rest of the way, like you open it up and there's nothing good in it, still pick up the loot. Be a good server mate to everybody else on the server, because the loot table is not going to be better for somebody else. You'll need to refresh that loot table, so you might as well loot everything, and it gives you also the chance the next time you come back. It would be really, really crappy, wouldn't it, if you went back the next time you came back to go pick up that chest there and it hadn't been refreshed and it was still all the crap you left. You would have cleared your whole way to the chest and had it be absolutely worthless. So always pick up everything in the chest, even if you have to delete it afterwards. Delete it out of your bags. That way the chest can respawn. It's one of my big pet peeves, is like somebody will pick up a chest and then leave half of it unlooted, or leave half of it looted and just have a bunch of trash in there that nobody wants. This might be a double pull. Oh, I thought we got lucky there. We are out of mana though, so this will be a little bit rough. We do have a potion, just in case we need it, just in case. Okay, let's run up in here a little bit more. Get our drink on. Ideally, we'll be able to hearth out of here too. I'd prefer not to be in here. I don't feel super comfortable here, especially without having conjure food. And the fact that all of these are still alive. Because all it takes is one of them to grab one, and then the rest of them will grab the rest of them, and it's all over. So just got to be kind of careful. Take our time, just be smart about it. Alrighty. Get the next one. It definitely feels like a super fast cast time compared to Fireball. Fireball feels like it takes forever to cast. But maybe it's just the slow effect on it. It makes it feel like you have a lot more time. Good stuff, good stuff. Where's our boy at? I think Goldtooth's right on the other side of this place. We should probably keep an eye out for that guy, but we'll grab this one right here. I don't see. There's Goldtooth right there. Okay, so I didn't see any other stuff there.
It's too far
Let's grab this guy. Didn't pull. Oh no, he did pull gold. He pulled another tunneler with him, but he didn't pull Goldtooth, which is good. The other issue with caves like this too is you have nowhere to run. If you find yourself in a bad situation, you pretty much just die. And again, death is the end of the world for you, or the end of your character. So, because if I have to run back through here and something respawns and I grab that, I get dazed. It's all over for me. It does look like the room in there is pretty cleared out, so we might run up in there and then start casting on him. We have enough mana. There is 2 kobolds there. This is what I'm talking about. I think there might be another one pulling with him. This is kind of close. Have to use a potion there. He's gonna run. Oh shit, we're dead. This is all over now. Get the loot and run. Get the loot and run. We might be fucked here. Yeah. Yep, it's all over, guys. Well, that was fun. This is exactly what I was talking about. Stuff spawning behind you. Maybe if we're lucky. Oh no, we really got screwed here, guys. This last one's gonna get us. Damn. I thought we were gonna make it out. Oh man. Alright, well, that was probably going to be it for the stream there. I thought we were going to make it out of there. Exactly what I thought was going to happen happened. We pulled 2 of them. We needed to kind of run from the other one. We probably could have kited it back around in that area, but unfortunate how it happened. Unfortunate how it worked out, but it is what it is. We'll be back maybe next time. Do another hardcore character. It is definitely fun to do hardcore characters. If you guys are interested, please definitely check out doing hardcore. This is on the Bloodsail Buccaneers RP server. There is a Discord as well that Cargos has set up, so please feel free to give that a look. Again, pretty unfortunate. Dying at level 6 or dying at level 7. It's just like that, just that easy to have happen. Unfortunate, but